Give it a few months. I think this could be one of the most exciting malls in Johor. Not really worth coming yet, but I reckon in 6 months' time, all these places open. Actually, in a few months' time, it looks like a lot of them are fairly close to opening. This place really could be quite something. Okay, we are at R&F Mall, and unlike the last two malls we just visited, this place is actually thriving. I called it. I said Capital City wouldn't last. I said Stella Walk wouldn't last. Okay, it's still there, but it ain't gonna last. But I said the R&F Mall, even though when I first came here, hardly anything was open, I said it would succeed, and it looks to me like it's going to. We have Jaya Grocer, which is a great supermarket. And then if we look around, so many now, more shops are filled. We'll look see what's inside and how much of inside is filled, but I think we can feel confident so far in our prediction that this place will survive. So R&F Mall is built upon a big housing project. So you've obviously got the people that are going to move in here. Now, the good thing about this place is it's right by the causeway. The causeway is your gateway to Singapore, or one of the two gateways to Singapore, the main one. Now, this place is definitely going to happen. Oh, I'm happy. When I called it, said it will be a success after the first visit, when it was like maybe 10% open. I actually thought, oh, have I overstretched my skills here? My prediction skills. I was confident in my call of Capital City 21. Very confident in my call of Stella Walk will close. But there in front of us is the Opera House, the Johor Opera House. First international opera house in Johor. I think we can safely say the first and only international opera house in Johor. So damn dynamic looking and impressive. And this is what we need. So let's go and have a look at this. So what you see in front of us is the drive across to Singapore. That little bit of water there is all that separates us from what you can see across the way there, which is Singapore. Now that should be like, wow, it's awesome, we can just pop across Singapore. I haven't been to Singapore for about 3 years. Getting across to Singapore is just, or back from Singapore, can be absolutely the most soul-destroying thing ever. For a while I was working in Singapore in a motorbike shop, and I would take a bus every day across that bridge, where I would then hop on a train on the MRT and go to work. The bus would be queuing back here, this end, like started with, and it would be a huge, boring troll of maybe up to an hour to get across just that short causeway you see in front of you. And at either end, you've got immigration to go through. R&F Princess Cove. And that up there is part of what this whole thing is built on. So it's a big housing development with a big mall underneath. And that's why I believe this place will succeed. There's still a lot of empty places here, don't get me wrong. But if I just look at this compared to how it was last time I was here, Emperor Cinemas and Monkey Cafe. Now I consider anything to do with monkeys a winner. You might have seen I have quite a lot of monkey shirts. I like the monkey thing. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I think this place will work, I think this place will survive. I think this place will grow, I think this place will get better and better. So, get the opportunity to come to R&F Mall in Johor, check it out. Just across the causeway. You can get to it from City Square. There's a whole walkway between City Square and here now, or just actually from the immigration to here. It's just a nice mall. If you have to kind of put your malls in order, You've got the two main malls are Mid Valley Mega Mall, South Key Mid Valley Mega Mall. God, I'm getting old. Everything stopped working, kids. And obviously Paradigm Mall. Those two are by far the biggest malls in Johor. And then you've got a few smaller ones which I quite like. And I think this is one of those I really like. I mean, it's not small, but you know, it's got a lot of potential, I think. The problem with being one of the early shops in is you're taking a lot of risk because you're hoping desperately for customers. I suppose the other side of it is you probably get a good deal to come in early though, so it's, as long as you can pay for the lights and stuff, you're probably doing all right. But of course, if these early ones fall by the wayside, then the whole place will be in trouble. So you have to kind of hope that they can hang on long enough for others to see the buzz and join in.